What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I simply want to talk about pretty much the league. I want to talk about, let's start off with the league mechanic. The league mechanic for me personally is extremely fun. I love the league mechanic, and the map runners, the shippers, the shipment, should I say, is extremely nice. Gives a lot of good stuff like divines and mirror shards. I've even seen people get like 6 mirror shards stacked. Very rewarding, unlike every other league mechanic that they've made. They either make it underpowered or they make it overpowered in a lot of cases. And this league mechanic is like straight down the middle. It's not too strong and it's not too weak. The league mechanic in general, when it goes into maps and stuff and doing T17 and getting gold, is extremely nice. You get like 60 to 100k gold each T17. T16s can need more work, but quite frankly, I feel like the overall league mechanic is an S plus in my opinion, and this is by far my most favorite league mechanic that GGG has ever released. The Recombinators, after they buffed it, the Recombinators is okay, pretty strong. The enchantment is extremely strong. I have the minions deal increased damage on my bow, and it is really nice. It gives a good damage boost to my minions, so that is actually really fun and really nice for the build. I hope that they decide to keep that. Now, all the boss fights in general is really fun. Whenever your shipment or shippers or your mappers get captured and you have to go and kill them, that is extremely fun to go and kill. Not too hard, not too easy. If you have a well put done character, you can pretty much have 100% kill rate, which is extremely nice. The mappers is really nice too, because you can get things like elder fragments, shaper fragments, conqueror fragments if you want to put that, even though I don't think it's really that profitable to do it that way, because the Maven invitation is actually pretty nice for it. But yeah, if you want to do it that way, you can, and it is really fun in my opinion to do it that way. And definitely for elder, because you can get the elder fragments and just run the elder. You can get Watcher's Eyes, which is extremely fun. Overall, like I said, the league mechanic is S plus, and I am happy that they decided to come out with this league mechanic, and I hope it goes core. The next thing I want to talk about is T17s. T17s is actually in a very good spot. I know a lot of people are like, they should make it harder. Quite frankly, they just nerfed the mods and stuff and removed a lot of mods. So in my opinion, last league in Necropolis, T17s was not in a good spot. They were extremely hard, and I think that was really due to back to the basics, and the mods are really tedious. Well, was tedious. Like Union of Souls was extremely tedious and extremely hard to run. So I'm actually really happy that they made the adjustments to the T17s, and now really pretty much all builds can run T17s and have a good time and farm whatever they need to farm. So I'm super happy about that. T17s, in my opinion, is just hands down the best farming way right now in terms of currency. If you want currency, you go T17s because of the Scarab percentage, currency percentage, map percentage. You can sell 8 mod corrupted maps, get a ton of money. Got a buddy of mine who sells maps for like 15 chaos a piece of 8 mod corrupted, so he's making a pretty good bank. And then I've been doing the Scarabs, and I've been selling the Scarabs, probably like 100 divines for about 40 maps, so pretty good. And then the currency, I haven't really dabbled into currency much, but I know you can make a good amount. You can get a good amount of volatile puzzle boxes, and you can get a pretty good amount of divines from doing it, so that is quite good. Next thing I want to talk about is the black market for Faustus. That is, it is extremely nice to have that versus the trade site, because of little things like fragments, tattoos. So nice to just go and buy the tattoos that you really need without having to worry about going through all that trouble of just going through the trade site and having to buy them one by one, or having to buy them in bulk on the trade site when nobody wants to respond. You just go to the Faustus, the black market. If you have enough gold, just buy it from there, and bam, you are good to go, and you can move on. The next thing we're going to talk about is the overall state of the game. I think the overall state of the game is pretty good, definitely with Magic Find being gone. Uniques are actually worth something, like Headhunters, Mage Bloods, them nerfing the Uniques and nerfing Magic Find. Yeah, the Tau loot is pretty bad, things that drop in the maps in general is pretty bad. But overall, I think the state of the game is an extremely good spot just to have a bunch of fun and do content like simulacrums, delve, heist, even just mapping or doing a league mechanic. Overall, I think it's just really fun and really nice. All right, let's talk about Zero to Hero. I've been thinking about it, and if I do decide to do it, maybe the first time that I decide to dabble into it, I've been thinking about doing something that has to do with the league mechanic and really getting currency from the league mechanic, going from zero divines in the league mechanic all the way up to like a mirror from the league mechanic only. And then I've also been thinking about a hardcore Zero to Hero. So yeah, that's what I've really been thinking about. I'm not really too sure yet. Right now, this league is extremely fun, but I don't want to do things like Delve or Blight or any of that. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't want to run that sort of content right now. And the reason why is because they're just not good for the league mechanic whatsoever. I still want to do the league mechanic. That's the biggest thing. I want to do the league mechanic. I want to be able to get a lot of resources, a lot of ore, Versium, you know what I mean? Like get a lot of gold. That's the type of stuff that I really want to do because I'm having a lot of fun with the league mechanic. I have to think on this quite a bit. We will be sure to come out with some sort of content in due time. If you would like to see our hardcore, go ahead and comment that down in the comments. We'll go from there. Now let's get on to the rants. The stuff that I do not like about the league. Here we go. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, and yeah. Catch you guys in the next video.